Hi, I am here going over the third 6 weeks math curriculum and showing you how to access some of those resources if you don't already know. So you guys should be about to start exponents and integers in 5th grade. By the way, I just found out today, my eye is still twitching just a little bit, that this was completely deleted. Like, we couldn't get it back. I knew it was deleted, but I thought I could get it back. So we couldn't get it back. So now Unit 5 is here. So you guys who are planning that right now, like started today, whatever, it's here. So for exponents and integers, negative, positive, adding and subtracting, with those, it's all back. This was really cool. I found this is window designs. This is like an exponent exploration of powers, and they divide the window into 2, and then they do it in 2 again, and then they do that 2 into 2, and how many is that, and then that 2 into 2, and that how many, and so they can explore this, or they could do it by 3s, they could do it by 4s, they could do it by 10s, but it's to sort of like give them a piece of paper, and they break it up, and then they kind of talk about the patterns that they develop. So, 2 to the 0 power, 2 to the 1st power, 2 to the 2nd power, 2 to the 3rd power, 2 to the 4th power, and so on as they divide this piece of paper. And so, and then they could color it. You could do this whole like art thing that goes with the exponents, and hopefully they wouldn't forget it. But anyway, just an option. I think it's a really good one. There may also be some stuff in Lone Star Learning that you can use. So anyway, okay, so that's the second 6 weeks. I know. So let's go back to the third 6 weeks. So you guys have parentheses and number sentences, essentially order of operations you guys are going to be doing. So let's look at this right here. Yeah, there's Unit 6. There we go. Okay, so this is order of operations. You're going to do 7.4 in everyday math. So one day I'll do part 1, one day I'll do part 2, lesson 7.5, and then I'll actually go into the 6th grade book with lesson 6.6. So if you don't have that, you guys, remember you can go into everyday math and you can add those e-planners. So if I need to create a new e-planner, you can do set up a lesson plan and change the grade level, right? Do you remember how to do that? It's in my video, but if you don't remember how to do that, you're going to go, oh geez, what happened? I must have frozen. Every day. I'm not going to start this video over because it takes too long to do videos. Okay. Don't you love it? It just doesn't go perfect while you're trying to make a video and be like super professional. Okay. So, and I go into my e-planner. If I don't have 6th grade in my e-planner, then I need to set up a lesson plan and then go to create a new lesson plan. It'll then allow you to change the grade level and all of that. I'm going to be in my 6th grade lessons, okay? So it's lesson 6.6. So you can search for a lesson number, Unit 6, lesson 6, order of operations. So here's the lesson. You're going to be doing order of operations with the kids. And it's really kind of like they're going to try doing it left to right, and then they're going to do it with a calculator. Okay, so if you don't have the calculators, it's really kind of a scientific calculator that will do order of operations. You need to talk about, okay, if I don't use order of operations and I just do the problem, what happens? If I follow order of operations, then what happens? And then here's the student reference page that they can go to review order of operations, and then they're going to practice order of operations. Okay? Then they're going to play name that number and all of that. Okay, so that's how you get to that, right? Okay, And then on the last day, there's an assessment, Math Masters, page 201, lesson 7.5. So if I go back to 5th grade math, and I search for lesson 7.5, lessons, order of operations. Okay, so it says Math Masters, page 201. So they're going to evaluate expressions. That's the reteach. What was it? Yeah, page 201. You could use that as an assessment. So it's probably a pretty good independent assessment for that. So you're going to do the number model. So a 4-function calculator won't do order of operations. A scientific calculator will. All right. So that is that unit. Now if I go back, Unit 7 is ratios and scales. Fractions, ratios, and scales. Okay. So here's learning plan for 7. Again, pay attention to what grade level you're in. So these are all grade 5 lessons. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's a workshop day that they build in for you to practice all these games while you pull groups. And it's all stuff that helps them understand standard 5.3H. And then lesson 8.5, area model for fraction multiplication. And then fraction multiplication, fraction division, all of that is there for you as well as problem solving. These are exemplars. I'm going to move these to problem solving. So that's where they go. Okay. So all of those go there. You can also use your Lone Star for 5.3H and 5.3I, which is fraction multiplication, and then 5.3J and 5.3L for division. So these are your standards. Here's your plan. Everything's in the 5th grade book for that unit. And then I go back to now Unit 8. It's Everyday Math, Unit 10. You kind of skip the geometry unit because they've learned a lot of geometry in 4th grade, which is why we do that. So Learning Plan Unit 8A, which is actually Unit 10 or part of Unit 10. So they're going to do, now pay attention, 10.1, 10.2, and then they're going to do grade 6, lesson 6.10, and then 10.3, and then grade 6, lesson 3.1, and then the grade 6, 6.11. So there are 3 grade 6 lessons in this unit. So make sure that you pay attention to those that are grade 6. Okay? And pay attention to those. And then this is all them learning how to do equations and line graphs and the relationship between patterns and all of that. So function tables. All those things kids start learning about. Now they're going to know a lot about function tables because they've done the function machine. So they're familiar with that. But then how do we take that and then graph a line, X and Y, things like that. So if you have any questions or if you need any help planning your unit, please make sure that you reach out to me. And I will be happy to help you. If you need any other assistance, Felicia Esslinger has fabulous support for you as well. So let me know if you need anything. Thanks so much.